fortunately for this tournament, for us, they allowed us to fish the day before the tournament. And we saw a lot of things that have changed just in the last week or two since you were down here. And we've already adjusted our game plan a little bit from what we expected coming into this morning. And it seems like we didn't see as many fish on beds that we thought. And we're thinking that we might have to change things up and start throwing bigger baits to find that big bite, because we still think it's going to take at least 18, 20 pounds to make this thing go. What are your thoughts after today?
You know, today was interesting. We saw a good group of fish up. There were a lot of fish up spawning. A lot of them weren't the grade we're looking for. A lot of them are smaller fish. So I feel that the bigger ones have moved out deep. We've got some small buckfish up on the bank. We've got a couple better ones located. We've got a waypoint on those, the GPS location, that we'll visit tomorrow. I think we're going to have to pull out and fish a little deeper to catch these better fish. So we're going to probably spend a good 2/3 of our day targeting those fish that have already either spawned or have come or are waiting to move up. So post and pre-spawn fish in the staging areas, going down pounding the bank. Yeah, we can catch a lot of fish doing that. I think we established that today, but just don't know if that's the right type of fish to put this thing away.
Right, and what's working in our favor here is that usually this time of year, it is a bed bait bite. Usually got to go find these better fish, the 4 to 6 pounders up on beds, and that'll get you in the top 10 easy. And I think that a lot of these anglers are going to be coming into this tournament who weren't out here today pre-fishing. They're going to be coming in with that mindset. We need to find bed fish, and we're going to go up shallow, and we're going to go find them. To your point, yes, we found a lot of fish up on beds, but they were the smaller 1 to 3 pound males for the most part. And that's not going to win this tournament, in our opinion, because this lake kicks out big bags. Quality fish, definitely pre-spawn. They're fatter. They're going to carry more weight with them. Just too small. Looking at our plan going into tomorrow, there's a couple of spots that have been really good to us in years past fishing this lake during tournaments that I feel we should focus in on first thing in the morning. But our plan was to fish the northern part of this lake, which it typically holds a lot of big bed fish. But you know, today, after what we saw, I'm a little bit torn 50-50 on where we're going to actually end up, and my gear's even switched a little bit. What type of gear do you expect to have on your rods for tomorrow?
Well, there's going to be a variety of baits because we're going to come across different situations. I feel that we ought to fish deep in the morning, which a lot of folks are going to fish shallow first thing. I think if we come out deep, we may not get as many bites as going to the bank right away, but that bite I feel could be that better fish. We're only looking for 5 bites tomorrow, 5 of the right bites. If we go up and we pound the bank, I think we can catch a lot of fish. But we are looking for 4 to 6 pound fish. They're a different animal than the 1 to 3 pounders. So we've got some deep water.
That's the one.
That's been good to us over the last couple of years in the spring. So we're gonna get on that first thing, see if we can get that bite. And then we've got a handful of better fish located. So we're gonna move up, see if we can get those fish to go. We've got about 5 or 6 better fish that seem like they want to stay put today. So we'll visit them, see if we can get half those fish converted into bites in the boat. I'll feel pretty good about that, and we need to get 2 or 3 bites outside of that group to put together that strong bag of 21, 22. I really feel like we're going to need to have 23 to 25 to put this thing away. So we can't go down the bank. I think we saw that today. If we went down the bank today and caught fish off beds, we'd put ourselves in 13, 14, maybe 16 pounds of fish.
But it's still a fun fish to watch go down and eat your jig. So,
but we're looking for 20 and beyond. So it's
for the Oregon coast for a tournament, you need your best 5 fish to be in the 18 to 20 pound range or better to place in the top 10 for a tournament this time of year. It just consistently has shown that over the years in every tournament that takes place. So far this year, what have been the winning weights? Top 3 winning weights here at this lake specifically on the coast.
Absolutely, we've seen some really good bags. Anything between 22 and 27, almost 28 pounds is one out here over the last 8 weeks. So we're not seeing any boats coming in and winning with 15, 18 pounds. 18 pounds is a great day on this lake. In the summertime especially, that's going to get you in the money every time. But right now these fish, a lot of them are still full. They're full of eggs. They've been eaten all winter long. They haven't quite lost all that weight yet. They're biting, and we need to catch them.
Going in tomorrow, I've already completely changed my pattern after what I saw. I had an idea, a mindset of what I needed to do going into tournament day, but I'm going to have 4 rods set up for tomorrow. I'm going to have a big swim bait for fishing those docks and edges. I'm going to have a Senko, a 6-7 inch Senko, a stick bait to drop down on those pilings or on some of the deeper water. And even if we get a big bite, have it as a follow-up bait. I'm going to
Absolutely.
throw a blade bait first thing in the morning, or if the wind picks up, and then I'm going to have a bed bait. Those are going to be my 4 rods I'm going to have ready, and I'm pretty much going to stick with that unless those aren't going, and then we're going to have to be flexible and adjust on the fly.